Toby, last weekend the Pirates hosted the Whitworth Invitational, a 2-day meet because decathlon and heptathlon. Give us a few individuals that stood out in that meet.
Yeah, the decathlon was great for us. We had 7 guys compete, had 5 qualify for our conference championship. Nick McGill scored a mark that puts him #1 in the nation, and he won the meet, and so that was great. Travis Herrera was not too far behind him and had a great meet in the decathlon. And then just throughout the meet, we had some events on Thursday night as well as the rest of the meet on Friday. And Luke Davis had a huge meet for us. PR'd again in all 3 of his throwing events, the hammer, discus, and shot put. In the first meet, he did lifetime best, and then he came back in the second meet and did the same thing in all 3 events, which is pretty surprising. And then on the women's side, we had a leadoff leg that was new in our 4x1, had to run a 4x1 all year, and had a new person in there as a sub, and the other 3 gals ran real fast and ran a real good relay, and then came back and ran individual events, and I think they all PR'd in all their events. So yeah, they had a good meet.
Pirates also did well as teams, the women's team and the men's team, because you scored it out. Talk about how the teams did.
Yeah, on the men's side, I think they went 5. We dual meet scored it, so I think the men were 5-1, and the women I think were maybe even 3-3 or something like that. And it was just great to get out there, and again, we're doing a lot of individual stuff during COVID, and so to get out there and to do a track meet is one thing, but then also kind of score it and compete against other schools is always a nice change.
Another home meet coming up this weekend,
yeah.
3rd in a row,
yeah.
HIR Invitational. Huge meet.
Yeah, it's gonna be a gigantic meet. I just was looking at the entries right now, and we have 57 men and women in the hammer, and 55 in the discus, and so over 100 competitors in those 2 events. And then in the pole vault, there's I think 20 some men and 17 women, and then the running events as well. Got a lot of heat, so it's going to be a big meet with 11 teams, 12 teams actually, and so a lot of good competition all the way through the meet.